We're here with you now, introducing our report for the day, but that began actually mistakenly around 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this morning. We woke up early thinking it was about 6:30, thinking we were late for our reporting and work, and it was 1 a.m. in the morning. We didn't recognize until we were out and about getting some things done, getting ready to get some things done, and we saw all the traffic and all the people partying. That's when we said to ourselves, this cannot be the same time we're supposed to be out, and I decided then to look at the clock. And there we realized that we got up and got out around 12:30. That's what happens when you go to sleep early, I just assume. We then went back to sleep, woke back up about 6:45 and got our day going for you. And here we are now approaching a second phase of our day here in Washington, D.C., here right here in front of that Donald W. Reynolds Center of American, let's see here, American Art Portraits, the Smithsonian Institution Natural Portrait Gallery. And who am me? I'm Terry Ashford here reporting for you, getting it started on this Sunday morning. Thank you so much for your listening ear. Well, hello there. It's Terry Dwayne Ashford here, and we're here with you on Sunday, December 10th, 2023 here. We're here as we approach right now for the Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Library. I'm Terry Dwayne Ashford reporting. Well, hello there. It's Terry Ashford, and we're starting our day here continuing our report on that location that we started yesterday. And here we have approaching us a Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Security again. We don't know what all this is about, but it is what it is. It won't stop us from doing what it does, and we don't want you. The following reporting is that report done on December 10th, all throughout the day here, from one bus to the next bus to the next bus to the next bus to the next location. Everything that happened to us today, Terry Dwayne Ashford here, we reported it for you. It's coming up next. It is Terry Ashford. Terry Dwayne Ashford here. We're reporting for you at 6:48 in the morning on December 10th. Now we realized that we got up early. We thought it was about 6:45 when we saw that bus coming there at 1 a.m. This morning we got up, we jumped on that G8 and thinking it was morning, and it was not morning as of yet. So we went back to sleep here, got back up, and we have a cough signal right behind us. Cough signal right behind us. Cough signal right behind us with a person, Hispanic man in a green jacket with lymphoma. A desperate case of huge, overgrown lymph node. Huge overgrown lymph node who may be posting us beyond that bus for the 6:45 a.m. morning. Bus ID number is 3241. This is the same G8 route, but a different bus and a different time. And we did get up once. Again, I'm going to repeat that for you. We got up once at 1 a.m. in the morning thinking it was, and there was another, there you go, and now he's gone. And now the one that was planning to steal something through those lymph nodes got off right there at that butter or cream stop here at the G8. Terry Ashford here reporting for you. But what happened here is we got up, we thought it was 1 o'clock, it was time to get up for the morning. It was same darkness, same silence, same mood of the morning, same G8 bus. We got on that bus thinking it was 6:45 a.m. It wasn't until 1 a.m. It is that time when we documented the oversized woman who was signaling at us. Then we realized after we got off that it was only 1 o'clock in the morning, right past midnight, observing all of the partying going on. There shouldn't be all this traffic going on at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, is what we thought. We jumped back on the bus and went back to sleep. That's when we realized it was 1 a.m. in the morning versus 6:45. At that time, we woke back up here at 6:45, got on this bus here, which is bus ID 3241, and that is the one for 6:45 where that lymph node man that had planned to pose himself as me got on the bus and sat on top of me, practically on a bus route. I sat on that 4th row on the right side. He sat on the 3rd row, practically sat on top of me. I then moved and sat on the 2nd row and sat on top of him. Terry Ashford here reporting for you.
Maintaining awareness around you and holding your device with 2 hands.
that particular Hispanic man, when he saw that we saw him carrying out that particular act of deceit. Lymph nodes, overgrown lymph nodes, and here we have that cop right here passing us right here on H Street, jumping in front of the bus that we are currently on right now. We have that Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Police officer that we're supposed to assume is protecting us. He just made a circle right there, right here at I Street, the circle right in front of the bus. Reporting for you is that Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Police officer, hoping he had worked the seat, got caught. And here we just got off of that bus 3241 here at bus stop there 1134. But that occurred right 3 to 4 blocks when we began to report that Hispanic male there. And that Hispanic male got off at that buttercream shop. And there came that Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Police officer who we really don't want to continue to say this, who we think is responsible for all this crime. That particular Washington, D.C. police officer drove 1 block from this block here at 8th Street and turned and made a U-turn right in front of that bus that I, Terry Dwayne Ashford, was on. 1 block later, I get off at this stop right here at 8th Street, 1134. Terry Ashford here reporting for you the scam that was unscammed midway. Now, on that bus also, there were a group of older ladies there that may have been attacking the situation and the comment made at that 1 a.m. in the morning ordeal. So it was a group of older ladies, one of them fat lady, the other one not, I don't know. But they may have also had schemes of their own. We identified all of those. On that bus there looks like a total of 2 older, heavier ladies. There came the spick, or the Hispanic, 1 block up from getting onto the bus, from my getting onto the bus at that Brooklyn subway station. And there was an older man that rushed right up behind me, run right up behind me to jump on that bus. That is the one that is usually working the crime and the deceit with the crime agent, which we have identified and alleged are the cops. So we have there all those people that are on that bus. 1 block up from that, you have the counter plan. The counter plan jumps on after the crime plan jumps on. Since the crime plan jumped on at the same Brooklyn subway station, the counter agent would jump on at the next stop. And that was when the spick, or the Hispanic, jumped on with the lymph nodes. Terry Ashford reporting for you currently at that, again, bus stop at H Street off of the G8. Stop number 1001134. This identifier here is
4th Street, Northeast, and Rhode Island Avenue, Northeast.
Fat nappy head. Bus route G8. We identified that another Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Police passed us at that bus stop before we walked away there at 100. I think it's 1134. And that particular timed event occurred right as we snapshot this particular narrative. And also timed with that, too, right before that Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Police officer decided to distinctly roll past. There was another black male there wearing orange that rolled past from the restaurant across the street. As we're getting here at this Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Library here, and there's a male walking toward us now, as we are about to upload this information for you so that we can all get it right for you. And this particular one that rolled from the 916 Studios right across the street here of that Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Library, that is the blue coat wearing with red undershirt, black looked like jogging pants tight on his body. There walked past Terry Dwayne Ashford. We have another one sitting right over there at the end, waiting this early in the morning, following us. They appear to be staking our reports. Reporting here for you is Terry Dwayne Ashford here that's about to do the upload for that information from a snapshot, keeping our audio sacred in our own files. Terry Ashford reporting for you. It appears that these people want the voice now of Terry Dwayne Ashford, all sniped right in their faces. Updated this file once seeing the passing Toyota Camry, seeing more scheme. As the black man walked from across the street, same as the black man walked across the street near the 11134 bus stop in the Orange. This black man that walks across the street, as we report at that MLK library, is wearing blue. There's another cop right there. Time right now, passing right at 9th Street as we stand right here on G Street. Another Washington, D.C. cop and another vehicle. We had 2 SUV cop vehicles and 1 sedan cop vehicles. Terry Ashford reporting for you. Our reports this morning made on Twitter will be made at that GTV Twitter account. This is to be notated, and they may be copied over to the Fab 96101 account. Terry Ashford reporting for you. They think they are so slick. Nothing but a bunch of whores and hells. Hell hoes, hell raisers, hell hoes, prostitutes reporting for you. Terry Dwayne Ashford here reporting on bus 3214, where the black male follows us with sniffing, coughing, some type of cold, may even be some type of COVID symptoms, with hopes, we think, of sabotaging through the images that might be provided by the cops. Handled by Terry Dwayne Ashford here, Street Now News, here on this morning, Sunday morning. It is December 10th. And what we are identifying here as a general way of this particular activity carrying out its crimes against innocent people, innocent individuals who defy the crime, quote unquote, crimes activities. We don't do that. That's what we're saying. We don't do that. That's what we said. That's also what we meant. It's also what we are backing up here with Street Now News here. The methodology we have identified is the cops are in play using political ploys of the community, the deprived community, the povertized community, as a result of their own terrible lifestyles and diseases that got them in the place where they are in now. Those particular individuals are set out to work with the cops to keep others who aren't like them down, spreading diseases and spreading even the image of their diseases with the intention of the Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Police Department posing those images on the ones who doesn't have it, to destroy their job abilities and marketability of their lives. Terry Ashford, reporter for you, Street Now News. That's why news works here in D.C. for you, with you and about you today. Bus ID number 23214. We play the game. We fight about it too, just like the cops. As for your sniffing ordeal, that goes to you. It stays with you. And we don't have a problem at all with telling you about that. And we can fight about it. No problem whatsoever. Do it. So we can turn this shit out for you. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to come back and close this particular report out here at I Street Northwest on 3214 bus ID number, the 80 route. And we're doing this because we have, quote unquote, people looking, trying to stare and trying to be badass. We wanted to come back and be a badass and say we don't give a flying ass fuck about no motherfucker invalid trying to look at me and stare at me, because we can fight about it. We can rock it just like fucking that. And I don't have to rub my eyes and try to stop seeing nothing. I'm going to see it and I'm going to report it. I'm going to be a badass about it. Terry Ashford here reporting for you. Ain't no badass better than me. If you want to do something, do it. Terry Ashford reporting for you. If you want to do something, do it. You're sickening to me. Closing this out with, if you want to do something, do it. You ain't no badder than me. I'm not into your shit. I don't have your diseases, your invalids, your handicaps and shit like that. I have to accept what the fuck you are and keep it moving and stop trying to spread your shit to other people. That's my report for you. Stop spreading your shit to other fucking people. Not my fucking you faggot ass. And to your fucking cops, we can fight about it too. To your little crime scenes, we're waiting for your Gaddafi scene to give it to you and turn it around for you. We're going to give you exactly what you want. We're going to give you the bloodshed you want. You remember Gaddafi? Gaddafi was the leader who was attacked by his own people when he suspected or expected them to love him. We're waiting fucking on that, bitch. Bring your biggest and your baddest. Why I lock you away? This is why I lock my own goddamn siblings away. This is why, right here. This is why they're probably going to stay there for the rest of their fucking lives. Bus ID number 4547. Caught the 90 bus heading toward that waterfront area. Here to finish our reporting for yesterday. Terry Ashford reporting for you. This is why we lock you the fuck away. Forever. You didn't know what you was doing. You got jealous. You wanted to snoop. And then you wanted to lie. And then you created ruckus trying to destroy a person's life who you was jealous of. In cahoots to the one who wanted to be me. The whites. That's why we lock you the fuck away regardless of what the fucking whites say. We lock you the fuck away. Stay gone forever. Family or fucking not. What are we expecting? We are expecting a Gaddafi ordeal by the one that thought they were the baddest. We're going to show them what bad is. Show is. We're going to show you while we're badgering you and baiting you. We're going to show you how we'll bust your motherfucking knuckles right there in the middle of the street. Been smaller. You're no smarter than a third grader. To us. Bitch. To prove that, as done in the jungle, it is the monkeys and the apes and the primates that follow each other as a methodology of learning. Terry Ashford reporting for you. Terry Dwayne Ashford here reporting from bus route 70 or 79. We haven't identified which one it is yet, but the bus identifier is 7242, and what we just witnessed there was very interesting, very interesting international crime ordeal, or we're not going to say international, we're going to say international person in a crime ordeal on this particular bus here with some white powder. Right now, what did it bring here? It brought this noise that you're hearing right here. This is a black woman that you're hearing right now screaming and yelling on this bus after we identified the Hispanic person carrying out this particular activity of white powder on the bus. Been accosted right here on this very last seat that that's probably the last seat on the bus to sit on, but I refuse to sit there. I'm Terry Ashford reporting for you. White powder right there on that far right side of aisle of the seating there, and the very last seat right before you enter up that stairwell. Sitting in that particular seat there is a black girl that may not know what in the hell just happened there, but the time right now is 9:57 a.m. Ensuring that you are aware of what is happening here. Terry Ashford reporting for Street Now News. Hope you can hear me right now. Hollering on the bus, but it's okay. That's the way they do it on this 70 route. We're reporting the cocaine appearance of substance right there on that very last seat there. Cocaine and the apparatuses that was used there on that to do whatever they were doing right there on this bus here beside me. Seeing me watching them were two cut straws. Looked like they were bitten into cut straws, aluminum foil, white powder taken out of aluminum foil, and the person was a Hispanic person wearing a blue hoodie, black pants, red with the word Metro on it. As soon as that particular information was reported there, the Hispanic that was sitting in that very last seat there before the end of the door jumps up and gets off at this particular stop, which we are identifying for you right now. That stop number is 1002335. Now, that Hispanic male that was doing that cocaine ordeal there got off at the stop above at 2006. And that particular report there was been brought to you by Terry Dwayne Ashford, reporting for you. We can do this. We are going to do this. We want you to try to do something. We're going to give you what the fuck you want. So you can look at me on the fuck you want. We rock this like we want to fucking rock it. We'll bust your fucking shit in here as we're reporting what we're doing. Come on, little badass, little fucking crackheads, cocaine junkies. You have decent people riding this goddamn bus too, who can't fucking fight about it. As we're reporting for you, bitch. Now, bus identifier 7242, and this is route, I think this is route 79, but we will identify that. And the young lady that just sat in that seat probably doesn't know, but we're identifying the time in which that particular incident left us. I was originally sitting in the seat there on where the man who is staring at me now sat in a purple hat. I'm assuming he wants to try to be me. Well, you're not me. He sat in the same location where I sat while that particular man was doing the cocaine ordeals with the straws, the aluminum foil, the red bag with the word Metro on the red bag, opening up the red bag, showing all the little substance, and the little Hispanic was druggy crazed. Terry Ashford reporting for you. Reporting for you. We want you to do something about it. We want you to do something about this report. We're going to do something about you. We want you to do something about this report, like I said, as he reached down in his fucking arm, in his pants, while I do something about you. I want you to be bad in your motherfucking purple hat, so I can bust your motherfucking shit for you. Okay, it is Terry Ashford. We have gotten off that bus route 79 or 70, whichever one that was identified. We got off at that bus stop 1002762 here, and here we're providing you with the summary of that experience on that particular bus ride. Now, immediately as we got on that bus ride, who jumped on right at the stop after us but a Hispanic? Hispanic who jumped in a parallel positioning of me, myself, and I, Terry Dwayne Ashford, who did nothing but walk onto the bus and sat in that little that front seat there. We sat there in that front seat there because another man sat on the same front seat where there were very few other seats available there. Let's just say we decided to sit there for our reasoning. And we sat there in that front seat. Another heavy-sized black man sat on that same seating with us, and we decided to move when we saw the Hispanic and Caucasian couple. Man, when those, what do you call those things that covers your body in the rain? One of them had on a yellow, and the other one had on a red. For some reason, that was a little alarming to us. And when the two men sit down in front of us, we understand a little bit about that parallelism. So the Caucasian man sat parallel to us, and that is what caused us to move. Well, when we moved and stood beside the back door. And when we stood beside the back door, we saw everything that was happening that somebody was seeing beforehand, obviously. It may have been a frame or sabotage or something like that. But we nevertheless reported it for you. A Hispanic male in a blue top with the hoodie on it, black pants, with a red bag with the word Metro on that red bag. He was back there rolling up some white cocaine powder type substance as the black men roll up their little weed. There we reported, we stood beside the back door. That particular rolling white powder Hispanic was parallel to us standing at the door. We presumed that was probably one of the reasons why the other two jumped on the bus. They knew that I would move. The only other spot to move to was to stand at the door and to stand in the vicinity of the crime scene. That's exactly what I did, and that's exactly what I'm reporting for you right now. That's why I did it. I'm standing right there reporting for you, or looking. I look at the Hispanic male. He snarls at me as if he's going to be bad enough to do something. My expectation is that the only thing he could do is have a gun might beat me, but that's only if he's fast enough to handle that motherfucker, bitch. So the Hispanic snarling meant nothing at all to me. I stood right there and I gave the Hispanic the eye as he thought he was giving me the staring eye to scare someone. He looked like he was on crack, had gushes of crack up his ass because his mouth was all twisted like he was geeking right then. Nevertheless, we're okay with all of that. That is what happens in the urban city. But that is also what should be contained in the urban city and not be supported by some type of official ordeal of crime scenes bothering the wrong little fucker like me, Terry Dwayne Ashford. Shouldn't be doing that. So if it does, that means the wrong little fucker going to be reported and it might even get photographs. We chose not to get photographs at that time. One of the reasons why we chose to do that is because our apparatus device was stuffed in our backpack. We didn't feel like getting it out right then, standing up in the bus, rolling out fast. Every time the stuff, who's going to teach these drivers how to use fucking air brakes to work well enough so that people can ride their fucking buses fucking comfortably? Who's going to do that in Metro, huh? Since you got motherfucker driving and riding on Metro with red Metro bags, rolling up motherfucking coca and snorting that shit right there on the fucking bus. Why would you teach your goddamn drivers how to drive with fucking air brakes so that people can ride this motherfucker comfortably? Okay? That's the first thing. Secondly, how did we do this ordeal here with this little speck who don't want to be fucking called spick? Well, what the fuck are you? Rolling up motherfucking cocaine right here on the fucking bus. In the eyes of everybody. Then you snarling at me for looking at you. I'm going to look right here at you, and that's what I did. I stood right there, and I watched this motherfucker pull out motherfucking aluminum foil, motherfucking little white balls of paper, goddamn straws cut in 2 and 3 of them, a little junky ass red bag. Open up the red bag like junk in that motherfucker. Okay, I'm sitting right here watching you. He even put his head down and sparked a light with a fucking red lighter on that seat on the bus. In front of every goddamn body. Actually right there in front of me. That's all that goddamn matters for this report. You did it in front of me. That's what matters. That's why I reported it. That's our experience on that bus route 79 here. And we did get off that particular bus route 79 at that stop 1002762. Now that particular man there was obviously getting very, very, very irritated at me watching him. Yeah, I was watching you, little bitch. You dumbass bitch. That's what I was thinking, a little dumbass motherfucking coke snorting bitch. I was watching you, and I'm going to still fucking watch you with my fucking eyes. Yeah, that's what I did. And now we're reporting that he got off at bus stop ID number 1002006. As soon as I began to report that, and cited it was a Hispanic male, the Hispanic lady that was sitting in the quote-unquote targeted seat there, that last seat in front of the last door on the bus, that particular Hispanic lady got up to get off. Well, what happened right before right stops before I decided to get off at this stop? An old Hispanic lady, lots and lots of eyeshadow, lots and lots of eye makeup, with my kind of red hair, sits in the seat where the snarling black male in the purple hat sat and looked at me in my eyes like I was supposed to be scared. I reported that for you too. And then that particular Hispanic lady looks at me as if I was supposed to feel some kind of way. Didn't feel nothing, but I did point it out that she was scoping me out. So I stepped up only one step, reached my head up, and I scoped her right in her eyes. That's what I did to the old Hispanic lady who wanted to have elderly alliance. So I wanted everybody to see this old ass hag scoping out a fucker like me, not knowing what in the fuck could happen. But that's what she was doing. So I only stepped up one step, poked my head out, pointed it right into her eyes so everybody could see me and look at her. That's what she got, motherfucking something. And she moved from the right side of the bus in that handicap to the left side in the, another seat. Bitch, get the fuck on. All this faggot shit you guys got going on here, motherfucker. I'm not into it. I said it in a fucking minute. We can fight about it. I don't give a fuck who's with you. You can have a cop with you. You can have guns with you. You can have machine guns. You can have what the fuck you want to have. But you better be fast enough, bitch, because I'm going to bust your motherfucking shit when you fuck with me. But this is on the fucking record. You can tell your fucking cop that. You can tell your fucking cop that. And then I'm going to go and play my motherfucking baseball right there at the motherfucking Bruce Harper motherfucking baseball field. Right there at the goddamn tennis court, bitch. The fuck you fucking with, motherfucker? Well, let me show you. Terry Ashford here reporting for you. Now, before we close out there, now we do also want to indicate here, not just being fair, but being fair enough to provide enough evidence to know exactly what is going on, to analyze this situation. This black woman, she got onto the bus at the next stop upon identifying the Hispanic coke snorter right there in the back seat. As soon as we identified that black woman jumps on the bus and she starts screaming and yelling. She was screaming all at the top of her lungs. She didn't care about who heard her, saw her, none of that. That's why I started to report right there. Missing, you get some of that on the report that I am providing for you today. These are the experiences that we are experiencing as decent people on the Metro bus in the public city of Washington, D.C. And I'm Terry Ashford Street now reporting it for you so you can get it. Threatening? Of course it is threatening. Of course it is threatening. I had one of the black males there that appeared obviously into the coke snorting who waved his hand at me and snored. He sat down. Fuck you, bitch. You sit your fucking ass down. I'm not sitting there, bitch. That's all I can say. I have no time to be arguing with no motherfucking little faggot goddamn nigger. Because that's what we're dealing with, niggers. I don't have no fucking time to be arguing with no nigger who can't tell me or make me do a damn thing. You set your ass down there is really what I thought in my mind. I said, no, I'm not going to sit, bitch. No, bitch, I'm not going to sit there. You can sit your motherfucking ass there if you want. Looking like a goddamn dirt ball. But I'm not sitting there. And I left it at that. If you want to fucking fight about that, motherfucker, throw a punch so I can bust your motherfucking ass. Right here. Damn nigger. The niggers are into crimes. And they mad when they have progressive black people come here who are not into those motherfucking crimes. That's why we're going to beat your motherfucking ass. We're going to lock your little black nigger ass up in a jail. And you make the wrong motherfucking decision, you bitch. Terry Ashford reporting for you. And now you can see, I don't love you. Fuck, no, I don't love you, bitch. I don't want you. I don't even fucking like you. You need somebody to love you to keep all this shit going on, bitch. I don't love you, okay? I didn't come here to fucking love you, dirty motherfucker. Okay, it's Terry Dwayne Ashford here, making this report within the report here at that bus stop 1002762. What we're reporting there is that we have that footage there of walking away from this particular bus stop here and walking down Tuckerman Street and seeing a man following us down Tuckerman Street. We decided not to walk the way and to jump on that 70. Came back to the bus stop to wait on the 70 here, and we have the footage there of that following of the activity that's seemed to be following us with intention. Had to get there quickly enough to presume it was whomever in falsification, and we got that fixed. We have a cop right there, cop that passed right along right here at that Tuckerman Street and Georgia Avenue that was giving the images that hope to have done something that has done absolutely nothing but gotten themselves caught up. We plan to lock them away as many of them as possible away as quickly as possible in goddamn groves. And we want to do it in their fucking eyes. Terry Ashford reporting for your Street Now News. bus identifier that picked up that little scooter man, 726279 there. We chose not to ride that particular bus. He came rush right behind us, right time there, to be posed as us, as that cop, black cop, rode past to have provided, hopefully, the image. And we got him too. You're a bunch of faggots, aren't you? A bunch of faggots. Let's go ahead and share with you what we think, what we know, what we have pattern of believing in that particular situation. I had to get away from that location that was supposed to be used for imaging, falsification, and that was supposed to have been used by some image that the cops would capture. So what that meant is, as soon as I walk off, it got far enough where either they couldn't see me or I couldn't see the past location, there would rush someone who's part of the criminalized group of community by the cops. That particular person who would be standing here would be having the drugs, the crime scene, and this crimes on him, carrying out that activity that the cop passing by time right after I left would have picked up and would have posed as me. The posing methodologies would be photoshopping, editing a video, city surveillance video that cops have access to. And the way that it would be done would be sequence time editing. They would take the time from a time lapse period of say 10 to 10:05, where Terry Ashford left at 10:02, was gone at 10:03, and the image would be captured at 10:04 with another person there doing something Terry Ashford wasn't doing. And then the image would be Terry Dwayne Ashford would be the one that was doing what that fabrication of a cop crime was placed there to do. And we've caught it right in the cop's face. And now, what an interesting reminder we have here in our own brains there of my mother. My mother chastising me for let's get to it. I'm going to try to be nice about it. Well, Mom was like, baby, did I not tell you about going to those areas where those people are? Well, who are those people? But Mom, I said, those people are not going to do anything to me, Mom. Baby, you hear what Mom said, okay? I've told you to be careful, and when you have to drive through those areas where those people are, and definitely be careful not to go there on your own and not to be there, whatever. But Mom, those people are not going to hurt me. They're just like me. They look like me. We're all the same color. We all are black. So how are they going to hate me? They don't know me. Baby, you hear what I said? I'm Mom. You better hear what I'm saying. Okay, Mom, okay. Mom won out on that argument, but she didn't win out on the idea of I'm coming to this motherfucking area where my motherfucking people are to see what the fuck they doing. They can't hate me. They can't hurt me. I'm one of them. I'm the one that loving them. That's the reason why I want to go see them. And this is what we fucking get. This is what we get. Those people killed my mom. And my mom told me, baby, please don't go to those areas where those people are. Please don't. And me being intelligent, assertive, astute, got into journalism, that helped me to find reason to need to go and see what in the fuck those people are doing. Those people are killers, are faggots, fucking whores. That's even trying a fucker like me after killing my mom. Mom, they can't hurt me. They're not gonna hurt me. Baby, those people are gonna hurt you. Mom, no, they're not. Look at them, look at me, they look just like me. We're all the same color and stuff. They gotta love me. How can they not love me? How could they not love me? I'm here for and with them. Next thing you know, the fucking faggots are killers. And Mom is gone. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you fucking people. that particular reminder came aboard my brain. Came aboard my brain when I decided to, at the bus unloading of the Coke snorter, and who walks on but a black male with a sty or star or something on his eye trying to tell me to sit. And I told him to fuck off. I'm not sitting. You can sit there if you want. So, am I naive enough to get killed by one of them fucking little people? Those people? My mom said, don't go over there with those people. I never went over there with those people, though. I let those people come. I never let those people come to me. I went to the people who I wanted to fucking understand more about. No way no motherfucking those people should be running over here to me. Should be near my body. There's no way I should be in this situation to have to deal with these people. That's why I'm gonna, those siblings, take your ass to jail, take to your fucking jail cell, and you live there. Because you defied mom, and you defied me. Yeah. Get my ass, scratch your ass, get my ass, scratch your ass. We caught it in the cop's face. How? By coming back. We came right back, bitch. We came right back, bitch. Right in time to catch a fucking little criminalized, corrupt cop boy trying to work the seat on the wrong fucker. That's me, Terry Ashford, all for you. I'll give you enough. Fuck your fucking nigger ass want. You can do your fucking cops, bitch. Work that like a tranny. Work that like a fucking black sissy. Work it. We'll beat your motherfucking ass too, bitch. Do something. You're funny to us. You're so fucking funny. Fucking little dumbass faggots. You're so fucking funny to us. Girl, this is fun. This is some goddamn fun journalism right here. Bitch, yeah. Play fucking game, motherfucker. I'll bust your motherfucking brains. I have fun at that too. Hell yeah! Terry Ashford reporting for you. Okay, you're hearing it right there now. This is, we want to report having arrived at the Tacoma Park Aquatic Center where the Hispanic janitor housekeeper locked the door to the private area there and then said, no habla inglesa. See, sneak. Totally okay. We understand what we're doing when we're doing it. And we also understand the limitations and also the rights that we have to use the facility when we are here. That's what we are noting for you. Now, what happens when that area, private area, is locked by first come, first serve by the Hispanic female housekeeper? This that you're hearing is what rushes into the men's area, changing area. About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8 people rushes in and carries out all of this. And we're recording it for you so you can hear it and see it for yourself. And this has been every morning that I arrive at this Tacoma Park Aquatic Center by the white men. And there's one there with the kid who bends over his butt at me as I walk into the locker area. That's the kid that you're hearing right now that at one time was planned to have been used to frame me. Now we're framing it. We're framing it so you can see it. So I'm framed by me. Terry Dwayne Ashford here, Street Now News, reporting for you. This is what happens when I walk into the locker room, doing my own business, doing me, by the conglomerate, outnumbered gang mobocracy of white crimes in Chocolate City. It hoped to have won, had won, and it sees. We're on top of it. This is another extension of our morning here, December 10th, 2023 here, showing you the collaboration collectivism that is outlawed in world order. Been happening right here in the United States of America for you. Terry Ashford reporting for you. In this particular area here, it started with the Hispanic housekeeper locking the door to the private area. Period. All for you. We do believe that they are brought and allowed onto this soil to carry out these types of crimes that they thought would be indistinguishable. We want you to take a good old look at that Popeyes location. Popeyes reporting, and it exactly is what was planned. And we squashed it for you. And for them, right in their faces. Terry Ashford here reporting for you. An extension of the morning here, arriving at the Tacoma Park Aquatic Center. Doing our own little thing, where the little weak crimes try to interject and get it in where they can fit in. And lost. Terry Ashford, all for you. Now it's Terry Ashford, and I'm reporting what this has done for me and my career and my life and my family. You have this crime scene here that has now set up all this, has made it impossible for me to work in the field that I have trained so hard for all of my life. I can't even go into a newsroom with experience of crimes like this, even reporting it. I can't even go in the newsroom as a formalized journalist that I trained for. And the little criminalized black-ass criminals wanting money have even knocked me out of the job that I substituted for journalism of technical writing and proposal management using the fucking spec. That is what you, my brothers and sisters, have done to me. I can't even get a job in the fields that I've chosen, have worked hard for and trained for you working with crime, stealing from me. Maria, Romaine, Jess, Black Nigger, what's his name, Kenneth McBell. All these crimes you've placed around me have knocked me out of my qualified positions. And you're following me. And you're talking about Black Lives Matter, doing all of this. And here, on this morning, December 10th, 2023 here, right there were the cats. I've complimented that house right there about the cats. And there sitting was that big old van, yellow truck, waiting in front of the cat house. That's what your fucking little nigger has done to me. Thinking I'm out doing what a nigger does. You can only judge a person by your own thoughts, your own knowledge, and your own beliefs. So mine coming to Washington, D.C., they think I was coming to fuck a nigger. And I was coming for my career. You destroyed everything. You leave these black faggot nigger family members locked up. Leave them there. And don't ever let them out near my fucking life again. Who's reporting for you is me, Terry Dwayne Ashford. Leave them fucking there. Get rid of this faggot shit around my fucking life. And you lock away the motherfucking cop that was working with them for greed, breeding, and crimes. The time of that last reporting was 11:50. 11:50 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Sunday, December 10, 2023. Okay, we've given you 6 seconds there of what happens after the report is done. And after they see that someone sees them, see how quiet it gets again. They all rushed in when I came in to carry out normal activity, to do what you heard. And then when they see they are seen and reported, the silence of the adults goes back down to normal size. We're looking at racism here that don't want to be called racism. Been reported by Street Now News. We identified that another Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Police passed us at that bus stop before we walked away there at 100. I think it's 11:34. And that particular time event occurred right as we snapshot this particular narrative. And also time with that too, right before that Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Police officer decided to distinctly roll past. There was another black male there wearing orange that rolled past from the restaurant across the street. As we're getting here at this Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Library here, and there's a male walking toward us now as we are about to upload this information for you so that we can all get it right for you. And this particular one that rolled from the 916 studios right across the street here of that Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Library, that is the blue coat wearing with red undershirt, black, look like jogging pants tight on his body. There walked past Terry Dwayne Ashford. We have another one sitting right over here at the end, waiting this early in the morning, following us. They appear to be staking our reports. Reporting here for you is Terry Dwayne Ashford here, that's about to do the upload for that information from a snapshot, keeping our audio sacred in our own files. Terry Ashford reporting for you. It appears that these people want the voice. Now the voice. Now of Terry Dwayne Ashford. All sniped right in their faces. This report is of Terry Dwayne Ashford on December 10th, 2023 here. We recorded or reported everything that was happening to us throughout the day when riding these buses and all this other stuff and where it appeared to us. And you can reference all this information by putting the footage on the buses. And you can see that my reporting is accurate. Terry Ashford here reporting for Street Now News. Me, myself, and I have been harassed. Who, you gonna harass me? I doubt that.